Hello everyone, my name is Debbie Lou Angeles and I am the Educational Technology Specialist here at West Hills College Lemoore. In this video, I will go over how to complete our dual enrollment form as a student. Before we get to the actual form, there are some things you need to do, prepare, and/or have on hand in order to complete the application. First things first, before you can even access the dual enrollment form, you need to have applied for West Hills College Lemoore through CCC Apply. If you have not applied for the college yet, you can do so by visiting westhillscollege.com/Lemoore and clicking the Apply Now button on the top right. If you are under the age of 18, you need to provide the full name of your parent or guardian and an email address. The parent email address has to be different from the one used for the student, so if your parent or guardian does not have an email address, please have them create one. If you are homeschooled, you need to provide a copy of the State of California Private School Affidavit. You should also prepare to provide the full name and email address of the school official who will be approving your dual enrollment form. This is typically your counsel or the school principal. You also need a digital copy of your high school transcript. You will not be able to submit the form without uploading your transcript. Lastly, you need the course name, section number, and number of units for the courses you want to enroll in. If you do not have this information with you, it can be found by clicking the Search Course Schedule button at westhillscollege.com/Lemoore/schedule. If you find that you don't have any of these required items after you've already begun the form, you can always save your progress and return to the form at a later time. Now let's take a look at the dual enrollment form. If you get this login page, use your West Hills username and password provided to you when you apply to the school to log in. On the first page of the form, you will see a lot of information about the processes and policies regarding dual enrollment. I will not go over this now, but it is important for you to read through and familiarize yourself with this information when you fill out your own form. You should also take note of the timer at the top right-hand side of the page. If this timer reaches 0, your session will end and you will lose any unsaved work. Scroll down and click Next when you're finished with this page. On the second page, read over the procedure, then fill in the boxes with the appropriate information. Any box that has a red asterisk to its left is a required item. You will not be able to submit your form if any required items are left incomplete. If you do not have the information required, you may click the Save Progress button at the bottom left of the page and come back to the form at a later time. Your first name, last name, email address, and student ID number should already be filled in with the information attached to your West Hills account. Enter your phone number and your date of birth. Your age will be calculated automatically based on the date of birth entered. Next, select your grade level and anticipated graduation year from the given drop-down boxes. If you are under 18, the parent information section will appear automatically with required fields. Under the parent section, you need your parent or guardian's full name and email address. Again, the email address cannot be the same as the one entered in the student information section. Under the high school information section, select your high school from the drop-down box. If your high school is not listed, select Other, and you will be given boxes to enter your school information. Enter the name of the school in this first box. Then select the type of school from the drop-down box. If you are homeschooled, an upload item will appear. This is where you should submit a copy of the affidavit mentioned earlier. Enter the full address of the school as well. Next is the high school official information section. This section may disappear depending on the school selected above. If you are from Hanford High, for example, the selection is no longer required. If you are from Hanford West, however, the section is required. Go ahead and fill in the information of your high school official. Again, if you don't have this or any of the other required information, you can save your progress and come back to the form later. The next section is for your high school transcript. You need to upload your transcript by clicking the Browse button and selecting your transcript file. The final section is your course selection. First, select the academic year. You should only choose either the current or the following school year. Enter the course information under the proper semester. You can hover over these exclamation points for examples of the formats needed in each box. Let's say you want an English class in the summer and a statistics class in the spring. You will enter ENG-001A in the box for the course name under the summer semester. After you enter the course name, the other required fields will appear. Enter the section number and the number of units. Under the high school credit section, select whether you want this class to count for high school credit. If you select yes, your transcript will be sent to your school, and your school will decide if you get the credit. If you select no, your transcript will not be sent to your school. So if you change your mind later and want to use the course for credit, you would have to go through the process of requesting your transcript. It may be better to just put yes for now, but that is completely up to you. This last column will be completed by your high school official when they review your form. Now, to enter the information for the second course, skip the fall semester section since you don't want to take a fall class, and put in Math-025 for the course name for our stats class. Then enter the section in units just like you would have for the summer English class. Double check that all the information you entered is correct, then click Next to move on to the signature page. To sign this form, click the yellow box that says Click to Sign, and type your first and last name exactly as shown in the boxes provided. You'll also have the option of providing a wet signature by clicking the Opt out and Print link at the bottom of the pop-up window. Signatures are time-stamped and the date is automatically entered for you. When you are finished, click the Submit Form button at the bottom. Once you submit, you are taken to a confirmation page. Click on the View Form PDF button if you would like to view a PDF version of the form. Here in the top right, you can also view your submission history or continue any saved in progress forms. If you entered any parent information, a link will be sent to the email address entered. Your parent or guardian will need to create an account, review the information you submitted, and sign the form. Once they are done, your high school official will get a similar email with a link to review, approve, and sign the form. They may also be required to create an account if they haven't done so already. If you are not required to enter parent information, the form will go straight to your high school official. After your high school official approves the form will be submitted for processing to our Admissions and Records Department. All correspondence will be sent to your West Hills email. To access this email, go to my.whccd.edu and log in with your West Hills username and password. That is all for this video. If you have any questions about the dual enrollment form or processes, you may contact Admissions and Records by phone at 559-925-3317 or by email at admissionslemoore@whccd.edu. Thank you for watching.